what's up you guys? It's your favorite awkward girl on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video, we're trying something a little new. I've always been obsessed with reading books, but I feel like this year I've been really into reading books. So I figured I would start a kind of video series on my channel, basically talking to you about the books I've read for the month. If you like books, then yay. If not, then I guess I'll see you in the next video. But yeah, so these are gonna be the books I've read in April. April's books. Let's go ahead and just jump right in, I guess. The first book I'm going to talk about is called The Book of Two Ways by Jodi Picoult. I cannot find the dust cover anywhere, so sorry in advance. Yeah, it's essentially about a woman who was training to be an Egyptologist. Some things happened in her life, and it has a big kind of theme about like regret. Should I have made certain decisions, and if I had made different decisions, would my life be different? I don't want to give too much away because I want you to read the book and enjoy it, but it's very good. There's some twists in it, and I really enjoyed this book. Very good. The next book I read is called Cersei by Madeline Miller. The author also writes The Song of Achilles, which fantastic book. So I picked this one up because I knew I would like it. I also realized I do quite enjoy a good book about Greek mythology and things of that nature, so this was fantastic. As the title says, it's about Cersei, the daughter of the sun god, and it basically tells you about her life. And I love it a lot because it essentially tells a woman's story in Greek mythology, which when you think of Greek mythology, you think of, you know, the heroes, Hercules and Achilles and all of those, but I really enjoy reading about the women of Greek mythology, so that one was quite good. 2 thumbs up for me. The next book I'm going to talk about is a manga. It is called A Sign of Affection, and it is about a girl who is deaf and speaks using sign language, and she meets a boy, of course, who is interested in her and is wanting to learn sign language. Unfortunately, there's only one book out in English right now. I'm waiting for the second one to come out because I really want to read it. But I love this book. I'm so excited about it. The only thing that sucks about reading manga is that it goes so fast. You can read it in like 30 minutes and it's done, and then you have to wait for the next one. Oh, and it's by Sue Morishita. So if you're interested, check that one out. The next book that I read that I want to talk about is called On Fragile Waves. It's by E. Lily Yu, and this one is about immigration, particularly a family from Afghanistan who immigrated to Australia. And it talks about their journey, how they get there, and basically all the things that they have to go through in the process, what it's like to be a family of immigration. It's heartbreaking. It is a very, very sad book. Very, very sad. But I think it's something that people need to read because we all walk different paths in life, and I think if we would educate ourselves and just be sympathetic in learning about people and why they do things that they do, we'd really be a little better off, I feel like. But this book was fantastic. Very sad, but well worth the read and the tears. Okay, the next book I want to talk about is called The Women of Chateau, Lafayette. It is a history novel, and it basically talks about the women who lived in Lafayette's castle, essentially. It is about 3 women in 3 different wars, 3 different time periods, and it talks about their struggle, what they go through as women during wartime, and they all happen to be connected to the Chateau Lafayette. Very good, and it's mostly set in France, of course, because Lafayette was from France. Yes, so good. I love to read women's stories, and there's nothing better than reading about women fighting war in a way that only they can, you know? Fantastic, so good. I was glued to this book. If you get a chance to get your hands on this, please read it. So good. The next and last book that I read is called A Woman Is No Man by Itaf Rum. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Itaf Rum. It's basically about an Arab woman who lives in Palestine who is betrothed to a man from the United States in an arranged marriage, and basically tells the story of her life and her daughter's life from two different perspectives, I guess you could say. It is so, so, so good. Very sad, but very good. It basically challenges the idea of a woman's place in a home and in a marriage and what that's supposed to look like. It's a fantastic book, so if you ever get a chance to read it, I highly recommend picking it up. I think out of all of the books, my two favorites are going to be A Woman is No Man and The Women of Chateau, Lafayette. Those were fantastic books. I liked all of them, don't get me wrong, but my favorites have to be those two. I don't know if you can tell, but I do love reading women's stories, and I think it's important to share, you know, what women go through and the different lives that we lead. I don't know. They just are my favorite. I love women's stories, I love Greek mythology, and I love a good historical piece. If you can hear my son in the background, I'm sorry. He's in the room playing with my husband, so. And apparently he's all done. So I will go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really great at explaining and summarizing books. I'm pretty sure I was just like, I like this one, it's great, next book. But if anything, you can at least get some recommendations to add to your list to pick up next time you're at the bookstore or to check out at the library. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will let you know next month my May reads. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, become part of the Awkward fam, and you can see what books I'm reading this month. We also talk about tattoos and piercings and clothing and all kinds of things. I'm a mishmash channel. We don't talk about just one thing, so sorry about that. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.